Do you remember the Logitech G703? A big, asymmetrical mouse that was incredible handsome, probably one of the most beloved gaming mice by gamers all around the world. But since it was released back in 2017 with only just a small update a couple years later, Logitech, for some reason we can't quite understand, never talked about making a new version. Nothing. Zero. Nada. Luckily, someone else talked about it for them. This is the new Teevolution Terra. The Terra ticks all the design features of the G703 and nails it perfectly. It's a very large mouse, super manageable, with a symmetrical shape that gives it a really interesting front profile. The profile has a particular high right side and a lower left side with a very aggressive angle style line. In the middle, the side profile continues with a slightly pronounced hump in the center, providing excellent support for the palm, especially for those with a medium to large hand. It's perfect to both palm grip and a relaxed claw grip. Finally, the body of the mouse curves gently downward, closing off the rear. When comparing it to other mice, its shape and profile are quite similar to the Pulsar X3, another model inspired by the G703. But while the Pulsar X3 comes pretty close, the Terra doesn't just take inspiration from it. It's basically a 1-to-1 copy of the Logitech G703. The dimensions are almost identical, with only a few millimeters of difference. But with weight, that's a whole different story. The Terra weighs just 49 grams, 6 grams less than the Pulsar X3, and compared to the G703, we are taking 58 grams less, more than half the weight of a G703. The build quality is top-notch. The shell is made entirely of plastic and feels really solid. The Terra is super sturdy, no cracking, no flexing, zero sign of structural weakness. The surface has a matte finish, and I believe the black version has the same coating. It feels great to the touch, and throughout my testing it always provided a firm grip. Plus, this coating is surprisingly resistant to fingerprint. As I mentioned, its asymmetrical shape offers really comfortable support. The sides are well defined and shaped. On the left there is excellent support for the thumb, while on the right a slight curve allows for comfortable resting of the ring and the pinky fingers, making it super comfy even during longer gaming sessions. The main buttons left and right have a large pressure surface and a nice curvature, designed to fit the natural shape of your fingers. Another standout feature of the Terra, just like the G703, are the huge side buttons. No need to see it, there is ridiculously easy to press. Both those and the main buttons have a minimal pre-travel and post-travel, which makes the clicks instant, precise and super satisfying. On the front, between the two main buttons and the right before the scroll wheel, there is the classic DPI indicator LED. Moving to the back, the bottom is announced with the Terra name embossed on the shell. Here, there are two large PTFE honeycomb scales, just like those on the G703. They are well built, and the honeycomb structure helps reduce friction, improving glide on any surface. In the center right by the sensor, there is the switch button for free mode connectivity, 2.4 GHz wireless, wired and Bluetooth 5.0. Lastly, on the left, there is another button to select the DPI level. Now, let's see what's inside the Terra. For the main button, Teevolution chose the FE Advanced Optical switches, rated for 100 million clicks, while for the side button, uses 1 switches. For the scroll wheels control, they use an F switch encoder. The press and the release are soft and smooth with a super satisfying feedback. Every click is precise, immediate and responsive, while the scroll wheel moves smoothly and precisely, with a crisp, defining clicks, making the gaming experience fast and engaging. Moving to the sensor, the Terra uses a PixArt PAW3950, which ensures perfect movement and and incredible accuracy. This sensor can reach up to 42,000 dpi with a tracking speed of up to 750 inches per second and an acceleration of 50 G. And with the included rapid sync dongle, it can reach a pull rate of 8000 Hz. Compared to the Logitech Hero sensor on the latest G703, the Terra delivers significantly better performance, 64% more DPI, an 8-time higher pull rate, 250 more inches per second, and an extra 10 G of acceleration. All of this is handled by the Nordic nRF52840 chip, and the power is provided by a 250 mAh battery, which still offers around 70 hours of battery life at 100 Hz. Personally, I made it through an entire week with no issues. On the software side, the Terra comes with both a downloadable driver for PC and a web-based version that works on any system, including macOS. Practically speaking, there is no difference between the two. They are identical in every way. Same pages, same option, same layout. You get all the main customization features. You can set macros or map buttons, adjust pulling rate up to 8000 Hz and set up to 4 DPI profile that can be selected on the fly, ranging from a minimum of 50 to a maximum of 42,000 DPI. Additionally, you can select the lift of distance from 0.7 to 2 mm and enable or disable advanced settings like ripple control, angle snapping, and motion sync. But if all this doesn't give you the full control over the mouse, well, there is this, the Rapid Sync 8K dongle. It looks like a small CRT TV, but comes with an LCD display. And by the way, when you plug it in, there is this cool noise effect that plays. Not sure if it's intentional, but it's awesome to see. With this dongle, you always have all the active settings in front of you. DPI, pulling rate, lift off distance, motion sync, the selected profile, angle snap. Plus, you can quickly check the battery status, date, and super useful during gaming the time. And now we get to the price. Do you know how much this little gem costs? With the 8K dongle included, the price is exactly $106 US. If you prefer, you can also buy the dongle separately for $30. So, if you don't need the dongle, the mouse alone costs just $80. At these prices, it's really hard to say no. The Terra is an incredible solid mouse. But what really stands out is the incredible work that went into creating it. Teevolution took a mouse that was already amazing and improved it in every way. The effort in design and build quality is unquestionable, as the work of weight broke down to just 49 grams without taking shortcut like also on the shell or bottom. They really work with the material. Even the hardware was carefully thought out. The FE optical switches are responsive and reliable, and the Pixart PAW3950 sensor offer crazy accuracy. The 8K Rapid Sync dongle with the display is a total gem, and even on the software side, they did a great job. In the end, I can't help but wonder, how will Logitech take it, seeing one of their most iconic gaming mice not only brought back to life, but improved so much, and not by them? And you? What do you think about the new Teevolution Terra? Let me know in the comments below. Huge thanks for watching, don't forget to subscribe, and see you again in the next one.